Hi, it's Matt Selhorst, Boat Dealer Profits and Sales and Marketing columnist for Boating Industry Magazine. Thanks for checking out this video on using video to sell more boats in your dealership, in your brokerage, or even if you're a manufacturer. So there's a lot of things that have changed. If you've been reading my column in Boating Industry over the last 3 or 4 years, you know that video is something I've been talking about. Heck, I've been using it since 2009 in the boating industry. It's something that, to me, it's at that tipping point where it really is something that needs to be used for everybody in the industry, whether you're a salesperson or whether you're a manufacturer with, hundreds of thousands of dollars in your marketing budget. So I wanted to go through 5 key things that you need to know about video marketing and how to use it in your boat business. So number 5, here is why I believe it's so powerful. It's because it is as close as you can get to face-to-face without being face-to-face, without having somebody in front of you. Now, in the pandemic, this was key. We were using FaceTime, we were using YouTube videos, we were using live streams. There's a lot of different reasons that have shifted in the marketplace why people aren't coming into the dealerships like they used to. 20 years ago, if you wanted information on a boat, you had to go to a boat show or a dealership. You had to get in front of a salesperson. In today's environment, it's almost, I'm not going to talk to a salesperson until I'm almost ready to buy. So as a salesperson, you're losing opportunities to have influence that you do in that face-to-face manner. Enter video, and now you can be as close to face-to-face as possible without them having to get off their lazy boy. They can do their research on your dealership. They can do the research on the type of boats you have. You can educate them. You can motivate them. You can move them down the educational spectrum of a boat buyer from, hey, maybe we should buy a boat, to money changing hands, and you can do that much quicker. Number 4, video allows you to leverage the first and second largest search engine and social media platform, okay? Where our customers are, where they're doing their shopping, where they're going to research and evaluate and compare and contrast before they're ready to talk to a salesperson, before they maybe even fill out a form. The ability to understand the algorithms that Facebook and Instagram, that YouTube and Google, the first and largest search engine, Google happens to own YouTube. So if you can figure that out, you can be the default person that shows up when people are searching boats for sale in your area. If you understand how these algorithms work, you understand what Facebook and Instagram are looking for in their live videos and their other videos, now you've been able to outsmart the competition in your local market area and be the dominant player online where everybody is going before they walk into the showroom. Because make no mistake about it, they're online before they're in your showroom, or before your salespeople even know they exist, before your dealership knows they exist. They're online and they're at one of those places. They're at Google, they're on YouTube, they're on Facebook, or they're on Instagram. That's the reality of the situation. And video is by far the biggest push for all 4 of those platforms. And there's special ways you have to do it for each one. Number 3, 5 million views and millions of dollars of boats sold. So we talked about it could get you face to face. We talked about that's where people are, the first and largest, second largest search engine and social media platform. Well, here's the thing. Is I've had the opportunity, because of all the dealers that I work with, and because I'm always researching what's working best, I have a sandbox YouTube channel where I test and tweak stuff to see what will work, what won't work. Are there some myths I can bust? And on my YouTube channels in the boating industry, I've got 2 of them besides this one for the boating industry. I've got consumer-facing channels with over 5 million video views in the last 2 years, and millions of dollars sold when you throw in the dealers that are using my video strategy to sell their products, sell their services. Why is that important? Well, the view number shows you that I've really cracked the code on how to play the algorithms and how to make sure people are seeing the videos. But it doesn't really matter unless it's selling product for you. And that's really where I've mastered a system that I'm teaching to dealers, to brokers, and to manufacturers to show you these are the 5 type of videos you need to create for your channel and do on live video. And here's how you do them in a way that's going to drive results. And the result is money in your pocket, money in the cash register, because that's really, the 5 million views are great, But unless it turns into actual sales, I'm not really that impressed, right? So that is the reality that I've been able to help generate myself. And the learnings are what I'm sharing in the new masterclass that I'm rolling out, actually the second round of it. Number 2, video is cheap, it's easy, and it's highly leverageable, okay? It's cheap and easy. All you need is a cell phone, maybe a selfie stick or a tripod, and everything else that you have in your business, boats. That's really all you need to create the 5 videos that are going to have the biggest impact, that are easy to create. You can set it up with your cell phone and you can shoot the video with the kind of the framework that I give you and putting in the details for your business, your boats, the way you do business. That's going to drive results and leverage. This is where my system is more than just how to do videos. You can figure that out, but what I show you is how to do videos that are going to get a ton of views. How do you do videos that you can, what I call can and clone? You can do them once, and then you can leverage them in many, many different ways over and over for years to come. So a new lead, great. Let's use video that we created a year ago to help follow up with a new lead. A sale that walked into the dealership and we didn't get them closed, let's pull a video off the shelf that we can follow up with them that's going to drive them through the sales process maybe a little bit quicker, separate us from the competition. That's leverage with video. Those are some of the types of things that I show you in that the How to Sell Boats with Video and Live Video Masterclass. And then number 1, this is the reality of the situation. There's research that's come out recently that in this year, 2022, 82% of internet consumption is going to be of video. That's up from like in the low 70% just back in 2017 when they did similar research. So if you're not doing video now, start now, or you're going to get left behind. It's what people expect. And because they're on Google, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, and on your website, well before they walk into the dealership to get nose to nose, toes to toes with your salesperson, if you're not doing video to have that near face-to-face experience, to be seen, to help you sell the boat before they make the decision of, oh, I think this is the brand we're going to go, and we're only going to go to that dealership, and you're left out in the cold without an opportunity, well, that's where the industry is going. Whether you realize it or not, it's already happening. There's already sales that you missed out on and never, ever had an opportunity because they didn't know enough about your product to give you a chance to walk in and get in front of a salesperson. And that's why I think video is so important. And I don't want you to get left behind. So here's what I've done. I've created a masterclass where we're going to go through, take you and your dealership and your boat business, your brokerage, your manufacturer, and show you exactly how to do the right type of videos that are going to get results. Now, if you're a salesperson, I've got one program that's going to be a low-cost investment where, hey, here's all the information that you need, and you can go and take that and you can implement. I've got another program if you're a marketing manager, if you're the GM or a dealership owner, or you're in the marketing department of your manufacturer, of your brokerage shop, I can take the program and then add on coaching one-on-one with me so we can customize and we can adjust and we can talk strategy and we can say, here's your goals. How are we going to do videos based on your exact situation and have a series of coaching calls over a number of weeks so that we can dial in the absolute perfect video and live video sales and marketing strategy using a tremendous amount of leverage, making sure that you're getting a high number of views that are leading to sold boats, making sure that you understand the algorithms that are going on in the background so you can kind of have the deck stacked in your favor. And then also, what are those 5 videos that you need to have done and available that are going to lead to that face-to-face sale in a maximum way to drive maximum results? So if you're interested in that, down below, you can fill out a little form that will allow me to send you some information and reach out so we can talk about which of those 2 programs makes the most sense. Hey, I'm on a budget, I'm a salesperson, but I know video is key. I'm just not sure how to get started, the technology. I've done some videos in the past that got almost no results. That's probably the program for you, and we'll talk about that. The other is the coaching. If you're the marketing manager, the GM, or a sales manager, and you want your team to start using video, then the coaching program is probably best for you. And we can get on the phone and talk about which one makes the most sense. This is because of the limited amount of time I have in the coaching program. I have to limit the number of people. 10 is about the max that I'm going to be able to handle this time around. So fill out that form. If you just want to get on the call with me directly, there's a red button down below. You can put that in, jump right on my calendar to schedule a call. We'll talk about what's going on, when we're kicking this thing off, and if it makes sense for you. So I look forward to talking to you real soon.